Choose. That's what 13-year-old Lizzie's mom asks her to do as summer begins. Lizzie chooses to stay with her Uncle Davy and his cabin in the Adirondack wilds. She chooses Matias Bondanza, Uncle Davy's neighbor and her forever friend. She chooses her survival guide, The Art of Kepi, scrambled eggs and pupusas, a big whale of a rock, the cool beneath trees. But soon things happen that are beyond Lizzie's control, things she could never have imagined. A prison break, a kidnapping, a blinding storm. There are new choices to make, and Lizzie must make them, because the fate of everything she loves hangs in the balance. Here is a preview of Wild Blues by Beth, Kephart. Nobody is just their genes or just their proteins. Nobody is only DNA. I, for example, am Lizzie, pure Lizzie, and my uncle was my uncle and not the gossip people told, and my mother was my mother and not her cancer. We were all the all of who we were, and I'm going to tell my story straight through, and then, maybe then you will tell yours. You will see how much it hurts to say the whole truth of who you are, plus the truth of all that happened. This is a victim impact statement offered right here from this bed, in this room, in this house, to you, because as you can see, I am not moving. Another thing for this record up front. Matias is a part of this story, and Matias was not his condition. So he had a problem with his pituitary gland. So it had turned his growth hormone off. So the only way Matias had a chance of getting taller was by keeping to his schedule. An everyday shot of growth juice. All true. He'd had this done to him since he was small. He'd done it to himself since he was 8. Had gotten up each day and punched the needle in, but he was still so short and he was running out of time. Matias wished for his shoes to grow small or his pants to grow short, but neither happened. He wished for a body that could run as fast as other bodies run. He did not have a body that could run like that. That body, that gland, is not who Matias was. But some of that is part of this story. You know a little. You were there. You played a part. You had firsthand news about the prison break down the road. The 2 men who popped up from a sewer hole with their hair combed back and their hello hands waving. The 2 men who were Hollywood inside their own heads, who were coming close to famous, who had waited winter to spring to summer, and now were on the move and weren't just their DNA either, their genes. Those 2 men had a choice. They had an accomplice. People ask me, was I afraid? Not yet. Not then, but soon. Let's start in sunshine. Let's start with the absolute truth. My uncle was wild beauty in motion, and I was the one who knew. You couldn't trench a fence around him, couldn't box him with a frame. He was in and out, there and here, a blaze of day-glow glory. He loved me best. He told me so. I was his primo family, which is why when Mom said month before last, choose your summer adventure, choose, I chose my uncle and his Renaud schoolhouse cabin, his swatch of God's elastic earth, his way of laughing, which made me laugh, which made us both laugh harder. Anytime I got a choice, I always chose my uncle. I chose 4 highway hours north from here, 1 quick bump east, 1 cut up a diagonal road that quickly skinnied, I chose where the hills are almost mountains, and the trees are so green that the shade is black and the loose gravel rattles the belly of the car. And there are streams, and not just streams, but something they call kettles. I chose my uncle, which means I also chose my friend Matias. The three of us as indivisibles, or that's what I thought then. Mom's hands were tight on the steering wheel. Her long black hair with its bright white roots whipped around her head, tornado style. You ready? She said. I had my solo suitcase in the rear and my caterpillar backpack by my feet. I was wearing my turquoise Keens loose and my khaki shorts long to my knees. The bill of my Phillies cap was pointing back. I'd written emergency facts in the palms of both hands, and the ink was already sweating. Ready for anything, I said. And this has been a preview of Wild Blues.